Proof is the world's first identity authorization network. And so we have a bunch of different products that allow businesses to secure every interaction with their customers. So identity verification, signature, cryptography. And the problem that we're trying to solve is really declining trust in online transactions. Everyone knows that fraud rates are going through the roof. And with generative AI now and deepfakes, this is a huge problem that customers are facing. And so we really have digitized mortgage closings, retirement transactions, and we're securing them for customers.
But there are people businesses rather, that are using your product and your platform across various sectors. Are there any specific areas that you're seeing deepfakes more prevalent than others right now?
Unfortunately, the answer is everywhere, right? And these technologies are so readily available that everyone, of course, is worried about fraud actors, and I think that's a very real concern. You know, a lot of these fraud transactions historically, it takes a lot of effort. And so now people can submit tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of requests, but it's also someone's son, it's their family member who can use these technologies to take out a loan in your name, to withdraw funds from your retirement account. So this is a really pervasive problem.
Well, and you know, it's interesting because the rapid development of AI has been hugely beneficial for all sectors, right? However, bad actors have access to the same advanced technologies as we do. How do you remain innovative and ahead of the curve since they also have access to everything that you're implementing?
Yeah, it's a real challenge, right? And I think there's a whole spectrum approach. There's different regulatory action, actually. So the most recent privacy bill that was introduced in Congress would have allowed people to opt out of fraud detecting models, right? So we need to look at this across the board. As a company, what we're really focused is securing the entire transaction lifecycle. And so businesses really need to decide when's the appropriate time to introduce friction, to establish someone's identity, and then use it to secure everything. Oftentimes the problem is the weakest link in the chain. If you think about the real estate industry, you go from realtor to title company to mortgage lenders, and fraud actors take advantage of these weak points. So really people need to come together and figure out how to solve these problems across all the players.
You brought up a good point about regulatory policy, especially, you know, we are in an election cycle. How will the impact of the outcome of this election impact AI and your specific sector?
Yeah, so we actually had a chance recently to go down and testify in front of Congress, bipartisan House Commission on Artificial Intelligence. What's very interesting is there's some very difficult, social issues that need to get debated, things like equity, access, model transparency, but there are some areas that people agree, and that's security, right? You should not be able to impersonate someone, really in any context, especially to commit fraud. Industries do need to adopt modern technologies to fight these bad actors and secure themselves. And so there really does seem to see a broad consensus on the security side, while some of these sort of social, political issues might depend on who wins the election.
And you're developing new technology, so to speak. Talk to me about your new platform, Proof, that just launched.
Yeah, so we really started in the online notary industry. So we went out and passed 47 state laws. We made it so you can not have to go see a notary and do that online. And that core technology really proves who you are, what you've done, and it creates a record. And so we're now extending that across many other types of transactions. And so we're really excited to launch Verify. And so Verify is a product that lets someone take this platform that secures hundreds of billions of dollars in real estate, retirement, financial services, and use it for anything. And so it could be an HR use case, it could be a support or IT use case. And so we're really seeing broad adoption of that platform too.
Well, Pat, we look forward to your continued success. Thank you for joining me today.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.